SQA Higher Maths 2018 Paper 2 question number 6. Functions f and g are defined by f of x equals 3 plus cos x, g of x is equal to 2x, x is a real number. Find expressions for a1 f of g of x. And this is for 1 mark, or this is for 2 marks. F of g of x is equal to, f of x itself is 3 plus cos x. F of g of x means replacing the x that you see there by g of x. What's inside the bracket and f of x is x. What's inside the bracket f of g of x is g of x. So replace that 3 plus cos x by 3 plus cos g of x, which means that g of x itself is 2x, so you end up with 3 plus cos 2x. 1, 1. The second part is find g of f of x. G of f of x, and this is for 1 mark. Again, if you look at g of x itself is 2x. G of f of x, you're going to replace the x by f of x. That would give you 2f of x, which means that g of f of x is equal to 2 times f of x itself is 3 plus cos 2x. So 3 plus cos x, so that's what that is, 6 plus 2 cos x is g of f of x. That's for 1 mark. There's a part B. Determine the values of x for which f of g of x is equal to g of f of x. So you've already got these in part A, so that means that 3 plus cos 2x is equal to 6 plus 2 cos x. Your double angle formula cos 2x, you have to use the form which only has cos x in it, which is 2 cos squared x minus 1. So you replace that by this. So what you're ending up with is 3 plus 2 cos squared x minus 1. You bring all of this to the left side, minus 6 minus 2 cos x. Bring this to the front, 2 cos squared x minus 2 cos x minus 7 plus 3 is minus 4 is equal to 0. Then you factorize this. Factorizing this gives you 2 cos x in one bracket, cos x in the other bracket, because 2 is a prime number. Factors are just 2 and 1. You need to end up with minus 2 cos x here. So if you put minus 2 there and a plus 2 here, that means that 2 times this would give you 2 cos x. This number multiplies with the cos x in the other bracket, and the minus 2 here multiplies with the 2 cos x there to give you minus 4 cos x. When you add these up, you get minus 2 cos x, which is the required middle term. Now you got 2 brackets which would solve this equation. So the first one is 2 cos x plus 2 is equal to 0, which means that cos x is minus 2 over, or 2 cos x is minus 2, cos x is minus 2 over 2, which is minus 1. And if you look at the cosine curve is at minus 1 here at pi, 0, 2 pi. So that occurs at pi. So that means that x is equal to pi. The other side here is the other bracket is cos x minus 2 is equal to 0. That means that cos x is equal to 2. And there is no solution for that because cos x is greater than or equal to minus 1 and less than or equal to 1. You can see that in your cosine curve. So it goes from a maximum of 1 to a minimum of minus 1. So there is no solution at cos x equals to no solution for cos x equals minus 2. So x is equal to pi is the only solution. And this is for 6 marks.